good evening to all of you. My film Gulaab Gang talks about women empowerment. It's an empowerment in a lot of ways. First of all, education, which is very necessary for all women. You see in the society a lot of times in the socioeconomic portion where people cannot really afford education. They'll always prefer the boys to be educated, not the girls. The girls get it behind. So in this film, we're trying to say that the girl needs to be educated because she needs to be given those tools where she can stand on her 2 feet, be independent, and in that way she respects herself to begin with, and then the society respects. Also education for not only the girls but also the guys. That's also very important to inculcate to them that women are to be respected. There's a gender equality, and that comes only through education. And so a lot of importance is given to that. But of course, there are also times when things are out of hand and justice is not served. So she has a law of her own where she just picks up a lathi and she fights for her rights, and literally fights. So for that sequence, I think what helped me was my little training in Taekwondo, where I learned with my kids actually. And of course, there was the Shaolin master who came down and taught us hand-to-hand combat, the tricks, how to use small weapons, how to use lathis, because we had to look like we're comfortable with those weapons. And so we got a little training from him too, and that's how we did the fights. But of course, women empowerment is very important. It's very important for women to be safe in the city. And I would say that she has to think twice before going somewhere, because I think it's every woman's right to be wherever they want to be. And to a large extent, the system has to take care of the security of the people. So the system has to fall into place, and also the women have to know a little bit of self-defense. I think it should be taught in our schools also for little girls. Whenever you go to martial arts, they always tell you the thumb rule. And the rule is never get into a fight, always walk away from a fight. But what we are talking about is self-defense, where it's on your life, it's about your life and death situation, and how to escape, at least for that little while, which will give you time to ask for help or run somewhere for help. Like we've seen so many cases in Delhi, Mumbai. What does one girl alone do against 5 men? It's like an impossible task. But at least if you know a little bit of self-defense moves, you can give yourself or get that time that goes 5 minutes or even 7 minutes. You can run somewhere and ask for help or call someone or do something, So I think I would like to call Kanishk on stage here, because he's the one who helped us, with these self-defense techniques. So he's here today, and it's a pleasure having him with Kanishk. He's worked very hard on our film as well, and on the news character with lathis and everything. So I give it to him now.
Thank you so much, Madhuri. It was a sheer pleasure working with you. Before I talk about women empowerment, I think I need to say that till now in my career, I think she's the finest person I've ever trained. Not because I was a part of the film. And I'm saying this because it goes back to what she does. She's amazing with dancing. And dancing is all about footwork, rhythm, timing, balance. And martial arts is also all about rhythm, timing, footwork, balance, peace, and to achieve that peace in chaos, to be calm in chaos. So whenever in street there is a chaos, and if you are not calm, you will lose. So the thing she's mentioned for women is, I like to call it not self-defense, I always call it women empowerment. That's the movie also is all about. Because whenever we say, we are going to teach you self-defense, I've already put you in the position of a victim. No, you're not a victim. You need to empower yourself with the tools. And your motto should be, escape, gain safety, as what she said. Because if you're trained, it's going to buy you good 30 to 40 seconds, fair enough for you to run from that place. But if you cannot run, and there is a situation of life and death, then fight and give your 100%. And giving that 100% is very important, because there are only 2 situations, win-win or lose-lose in life. There is no win-lose. At least, even if there are 5 people and you cannot succeed fighting with them, at your heart you will say that you did try. The other thing is you never tried, you just gave up. So that feeling and walking up and I didn't try my best. That is the feeling which I want the girls to feel. Now, people say that girls are weak, girls are not weak. Let me say. We take a classic example. Take two bricks and bang with each other. What happens? They break. Take a cotton wool and take a brick. Hit the cotton wool to the brick or brick to the cotton wool. Nothing happens to the cotton wool. So the power of soft is more than power of hard. That's what girls are. They're sensitive to touch. So they understand the touch. They understand that feeling. And if they can react to that bad touch immediately, that is a key. So the simple way of doing these things is called 3E. Easy, effective, and most economical way of saving yourself. I would like to borrow someone from Gulaab to just show one thing. Very easy. And it's not about self-defense. I would say it's about, it's science. I'll give you one formula today. If you remember that, you will, believe me, nobody will be able to take you down the street. Longest weapon to the shortest target. That is the formula. Like A square plus B square is 2AB. You can fit in anywhere. So what happens, like for example, many people say, grab and hold. Now somebody is not going to grab your hand just for the heck of it. There is an intention behind that man. Why is he holding your hand? Many self-defense seminars I've seen, people grab the hand and then I will kick here. No, he's not going to stand there. He's going to just rip your shoulder apart. It's going to give you jerk. And here comes the education. First thing, if he grabs me and he pulls me,